MetroCon 2019 has come and gone, but if you missed out on any of the amazing events this year, fear not, for I am here. It's MetroCon Live! Each week, we'll be premiering a new video from many of the events. We'll also have live commentary from the cast and crew of the event, so you can learn behind-the-scenes secrets and funny stories galore. Here's this year's lineup. Week 1, we'll see Hyrule getting lit with the Metro Fire Show, Dreams of the Wild. Week 2, we'll enter a deep slumber with our newest show, Rhyme Nor Reason, The Dreamers. Week 3 brings the laughs with Metro Night Live. Week 4 rocks the house with a concert from Caleb Hiles and Amelie. Week 5 steps into the ring with monsters in Kaiju Big Battle. Week 6 is a graduation into murder with the Masquerade. And finally, Week 7 shows us what heroes really are with the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. So tune in to the MetroCon Facebook group every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, with the full video being released to the Shades YouTube channel immediately following the stream. It's MetroCon! Keep the gear turning on.
Superhero time starts now.
Hi, I'm Monica May, and you are listening to Ranger Recap.
Okay, back from MetroCon. I'm feeling good.
Feeling good, pal?
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right.
Have you recovered?
Not sure. Am I?
Well, I'm keeping myself busy in the job search. There was plenty of wrestling and plenty of Power Rangers to watch, so that's a thing.
Chat's not loading for me for some reason, but oh well, I'm sure they're in there. But we're back.
They're in there.
And oh boy, do we got a lot to talk about tonight, so let's get this going. Randomizer away!
Motherfucker!
You can you give me a break here?
You know, Life, I asked you to lay it easy on me. You already threw me a freaking nuclear bomb in my career space. And yet, you say, there's less salt on your wound.
Let's just get this over with. Cue the intro!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ranger Recap. The only Power Rangers podcast asked the question, was your wallet screaming too after today?
You know, funny matter of fact, yes, it was.
Yeah. Literally, I literally just had a conversation with my wallet. No, don't throw me at that Hasbro panel, but it's you or me. But I've got a family to think of. I'll send him a nice card. You won't get away with this, Ryder. I know where you live. And then I threw it at the screen. True story.
God damn it.
Actually, true story, folks.
Methinks we're going to have to conceive a Philip J. Fry button, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, though, my precious DX wallet, Matty, that I've had for over 20 years is getting a hole in it, so I might actually have to put him down. I am sad. Well, maybe I'll try and patch it up. We'll see. I don't know. I can't leave it behind. It's like a part of me. Again, I've had it for over 20 years.
And yes, Kira Crystal, I see. I don't know why it didn't play, but it didn't. God damn it. Hey, I just got back from Metro.
It's weird. We were hearing it just fine on our end.
We heard it.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't go through. I don't know. It's freaking OBS.
Well, you've heard it before. I mean, it's not like you haven't heard it before, unless you're using this episode as a jumping on point.
In which case, sorry.
Sorry.
Bad timing.
Anyway, let's get the introductions out of the way. I'm Easy Rider. That poor devil over there, tired after a con, is the Shades, and that jobless fellow over there is Matty Jay. Sorry, Matty.
You know what? It is accurate. Jobs! You got jobs! Come on, help a brother out, man! Jobs!
He had a cup to rattle.
Right.
I do.
But yes, oh, good God, the news stories.
We go away for 3 weeks, and a dump truck of news gets piled up in our lap.
To say
We go away for 3 weeks. I lose a job, and all of the news and things that'll make me want to spend money happens. Jesus, thanks, life.
Yeah.
Oh, I am hype about the news. Don't get me wrong. I am hype.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
And not only has it been crazy how much, but just how, like, even at the last minute, literally just an hour before showtime, some massive announcements come out of San Diego Comic-Con that got all of us dropping our jaws. And I know most of you motherfuckers know about this shit because you were talking about it in the Discord, but you know we're going to bring it up. Now, we could talk about the toys, the new Lightning Collection figures, the new helmet things that have been announced. But if we were to talk about toys, we'd be here all fucking night. So we're gonna stick to the one big announcement that came out, the recent Beast Morphers trailer that dropped for the second half of season 1.
Oh boy.
Woohoo, boy!
Oh boy, oh boy.
So yeah, not only are we getting, of course, a battleizer for our red, the upgrade form that was from the Sentai, but then these motherfuckers had to drop the bombshell. Also, hi there, Jonimus. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. To quote a tweet that I tweeted recently, which is getting a ton of tracking. Holy crap. Like, I've lost count of how many likes this has gotten. But yeah. Fans last year, or casuals anyway, marks, sheep, as Matty likes to put it.
Marks, sheep, they both work.
Yep. Anyway,
Marks.
oh my God,
A lot of your marks.
Yeah. Anyway, they said, "Oh my God, JDF coming back to Ninja Steel was the coolest thing ever." And let's just say the OG Red Ranger strolled up and said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. First, we have to talk about the fact that, yes, part of the trailer confirmed the Beast Morphers, Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, and Dino Charge crossover.
It's happening. It's confirmed. It's official. Mark out accordingly.
Yes. Like, we were all wondering if they were going to pull the trigger on that. We were wondering if they were going to pull this trigger on this back in Dino Charge, but now at Beast Morphers, it's finally happening.
Yeah. Consider the trigger officially fucking pulled.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better, folks. We're not relying on Sentai footage here. All the footage you saw there, that was legit.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if
legit.
they used some Sentai footage from the movie because, well, it fits too well.
Well, obviously, but for what we saw, that was 100% original.
Yeah, I've got the screen cap up. That is clearly not from the Sentai movie. That is original, and it's still, that just makes it even more awesome if they're going to intermix the two to make that work. But then, as EC pointed out, you're not going to have a crossover like this without at least one returning an actor, and boy, did they pull out all the stops on this one, because yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they pull the right actor to get your ass hyped for next year?
To take a quote from this actor, all the way back at one of the most popular crossovers of all time. You didn't think you were going to do this without the original Red Ranger, did you? Jason Lee Scott returns! Austin St. John is in this shit!
Also,
And hairball.
Go ahead.
Usually I gave you for that, but considering the wrestling news, spot on timing, bud.
Also, Austin, have you been hitting the gym? Because you are jacked.
Yeah, he looks as buff as ever. He even shaved. Like, he looks like he walked right off of Mighty Morphin. Seriously.
He has not aged. I mean, that facial hair does not do you justice, my friend. I mean, he shaves that off and like it's like Peep the Wayback Machine for Austin. My God.
Seriously. Holy crap.
Yeah, but I think and Shades, you might want to get this button ready. You might want to get a certain Twilight button ready. But I think it's safe to say when we saw Austin St. John walking in, red shirt, blue overshirt, because that was his thing, with the original communicator on his wrist, Devin had one word to say, Jason. I think we were all like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Spade Ace. Yeah, facial hair does not belong in Hasbro's New World Order. Funny, it worked on Hogan.
Oh. I thought Disney was against facial hair.
Yeah, I thought that was Disney.
Yeah. Like literally, I had a friend in college who got a job at Disney. I said, "Are they going to make you shave off your beard or your mustache?" It's like, they don't allow facial hair there, right? So yeah.
So yeah, needless to say, all of us, you guys have been geeking out over in the Toku spoiler room, which, by the way, thank you for keeping it restricted there. While the three of us are over here marking the fuck out over on our private channel. Good fucking God.
Woo. Yeah, needless to say, we're gonna have some questions for Austin come Ranger Stop.
To say the least, if we can even talk to him about it. Good God.
Well, I think if we can get to that mountain of a line he has. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure with this announcement, that line's gonna be massive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just be glad to see him walk by, double guns at him, and go, "Glad you're back, Austin."
And if that wasn't huge enough, then we get to the reason why we were worried about tonight's news segment, because it is time for one of the largest Ranger Stop updates in recap history. Hell, this trumps any of our Morphicon updates for the sheer just amount of guests announced at any given time. I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, 15 guest announcements.
Strap in, ladies. Strap in, ladies. We're going to be here a while. And before we continue...
strap in or strap on?
Point.
And before we continue, Johnnymus, I agree wholeheartedly. Yes, Hasbro gives a spotlight to other people and not Jesus Christ Tom Yalifer, but we won't dwell on that.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, 15 guest announcements.
Mercy, Mikey. Mercy.
Stop, we're already dead.
Seriously, these past few weeks have just been like Cheryl on Archer, every day a new announcement. Ow! Jeez! Ow! You got another one in you? And sure enough, he did.
Yeah. So let's not waste any more time and let's get to with our first guest announcement. And right up the gate, we're going to make Easy over here smile from ear to fucking ear as we have the lady who is indeed pretty in pink, Christiane!
Dibs.
I don't think there was any question the minute that dropped.
John, Ace, I know Ace, you're in the chat. Monk, if you're listening to this in the VOD, we are staying the fuck out of the way for this.
Yeah. Can I help? We will not. We will Ranger since ever.
Yeah, we will not impede. In fact, we will clear the way.
Yeah. You know she's married and has a kid, right? I don't care.
Yeah. That one got some attention right out the gate. And the Ninja Steel love continues as we go from, we add a little, we take the white out and and make it a lot more of a red. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, William Schufelt.
I guess you could say this Ranger stop just got epic.
Oh!
Yeah.
I should date you for that, but you know what? It's too fitting.
It is. It's like Caraball's joke earlier. It is fitting.
But yeah, William Schufelt will be coming to Ranger Stop. And it's courtesy of Sapphire Productions, very awesome group of people. We worked with them in the past for interviews, so very nice to see these guys back in the past.
Amazing.
And while we're on this train of Red Rangers, let's get to our first returning guest this year. In fact, the next several guests are all going to be returning guests. But this is a man we actually talked to the last couple of years in a row. So, hope you're ready to, I hope you're about to ready to get wild, because we got Brennan Mejia back in town.
My God, Brennan, he does not stop. Like, I've lost count of how many conventions he's been at. The man is a machine.
Well, it's all that working out he does. He stays Ranger fit. You know this.
Well, hell yeah. And I believe he's also coming back to More Phenomenal, where I'll be in September.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He throws one hell of a pizza party.
I will say this. I don't care if this is jinxing me to hell and back. I don't care. I win the lotto before it happens. I will be in Texas with Easy. But that's if I win the lottery.
Hey, me and Mike Shell will welcome you with open arms, my friend.
I am knocking on wood.
Indeed. All right, now let's go old school. The next few guests are as old school as they can get. And two of these guests, the first of which we're about to get to here in a moment, it's actually no surprise, mainly because this particular guest is no longer just a guest, but now pretty much working with the con as a staff member. And you would know this if you've been following the recent stuff with Ranger Stop and Pop. So let's all boogie with the bear, Karen Ashley!
Karen, you're being a goddamn workhorse, or should I say work bear, getting all these kids.
There.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's the work of her and one other guest we'll get to in a little bit. That is the reason we've gotten so many big guest announcements. You know, when you work with an actor as part of your team, odds are good you got some connections, and that's saying a lot considering Mikey was pretty well connected to begin with.
Right?
Pretty much, yeah.
But the season 2 MMPR love continues as we go from, we've had a couple of reds already. Let's throw in one more and a little blue onto the mix as well, as we have Steve Cardenas back in the house.
Steve, welcome back, my friend. We missed you last time.
Indeed.
Always great to talk to him. So nice.
Indeed, such a trooper.
Also, his Superman costume rocks. If you didn't see it last time, or a few years earlier, the man can pull off Superman.
Yes, he can. But yeah, definitely good to see him back in the house. And we continue the season 2 MMPR and Zeo Love with some more Pretty in Pink. We're going to head down under for this one. Catherine Sutherland!
Hey, there's my pretty pink lady.
Oh, yeah.
The other half of the workforce.
No, not this one.
No, not this one. No.
Well, we're getting to that one.
We're getting to that one. But Catherine is definitely very much prominent on the con scene, so it's good to see her back. And again, I've talked with her like when they're sitting up in the mornings. She's still as much of a sweetheart as ever. So very much happy to see her back in town. We're looking forward to saying hi to her again. Now we get to the other half of the new Ranger Stop team. Because, oh yeah, we're going to have a case of double Mellow Yellow up in here as we have Nikia Maurice.
Wouldn't be a Ranger Stop without her.
Amen to that. It is awesome to see her back in town again, just like Catherine. I've had the chance to talk with her during the cons. Always a joy to speak with. Yeah, definitely. You know, they always say never meet your heroes. More often than not, that's when it comes to Ranger actors, that's rarely ever true. They're always awesome to me.
I buried that rumor the second I met Joe Bob Briggs. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm well aware, my friend. Trust me, you have told us many stories. But yeah, very much looking forward to see her again. And you know, it's funny we were talking about the Beast Morphers news earlier because a certain name comes up yet again. Because coming to Ranger Stop for his, third, maybe fourth appearance now? let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go as OG as we can get. Austin St. John.
For you first timers at Ranger Stop, get there early because that's gonna be the long line.
He is. I could say he and Walter Jones, some of the longest lines you'll get at a Ranger Stop.
I'd say all three.
Yeah.
Austin, Walter, and David.
Yeah.
Though
Yeah.
Walter and David tends to taper off. I've seen plenty of times where Walter and David's table gets empty after a while, but Austin, all day, just never stops, all day long, just forever in a line.
Yeah, it wraps around. We've seen it.
Yes.
No joke. Hell, I've had to stand in it to get a friend an autograph.
And that's just at Ranger Stop. Imagine what that's like at Morphicon.
Oh God! Whoa. Let's just say me and Matty were glad that JDF was only there Saturday. Am I right?
Yeah.
You get those two in the same convention together. Good luck, by the way.
That's like half the con hall reserved for those lines.
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there.
pretty much. But unfortunately, I got to bring the room down for a minute. Yeah, there's one guest announcement that given recent events I am not looking forward to announcing, but I have to.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the elephant in the room.
Yeah. I've thought about talking to Mikey about this one, but I don't know how well that worked out. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, returning to Ranger Stop, Blake Foster.
We will observe.
Yeah.
The following statement comes from Ranger Recap. If he doesn't cause shit, we won't talk shit.
Pretty much.
Simple as that.
We should also take this time to say, do not go up to his booth and antagonize him about what he's done.
I will make this as simple as possible.
Take the mature route.
Yes, I will make this as simple as possible. If any of you come to Ranger Stop and you end up harassing Blake, and word gets back to us that you've done this, you will be banned.
That's an insta-ban right there. Our philosophy is we don't, as Matty said, we don't screw with him. He don't screw with us. Just leave him be.
Yeah.
Don't give him money. Don't talk to him if you don't want to. But hey, some people are still fans. Just walk away.
If you fans of Blake Foster listening to this about to throw shade at us, don't.
No.
You want to meet him? Go meet him. Spend your money. For those who are not interested in doing so, vote with your wallets. Spend it somewhere else.
You got plenty of other guests to talk to and spend your money on. Don't waste your time being a dick. We do not tolerate that in any capacity. You guys know I'm involved in other controversial stories right now. I would say the same thing about them. Do not do it here. I will not tolerate this in my server.
Yeah. Besides, for what it's worth, we've talked with Blake before all this controversy. He was a chill dude.
Yes.
So let's not dwell on that. Let's just again walk away.
Exactly.
One very controversial opinion does not a bad man make.
Yeah.
Not everyone, no one is pure evil. And we'll say that. Yes, we have our opinions on Blake, but he is not pure evil. We will not treat him as such. Anyway, let's drop that and move on.
A lot of Rangers have controversy. Let's just not nail him down on it. Let's move on.
Exactly. He's still not the worst. Let's leave it at that and move on. Anyway.
We can name you who the worst guy is.
And I can say for certain, Mikey knows who that is. That particular person will probably never be at a Ranger Stop. Anyway, moving on. Let's get back to the good shit here because, well, we need to head to space, ladies and gentlemen. Space is calling. And answering is Christopher Kamen Lee.
Oh yeah, our space plate is getting full.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And soon we'll have a space beverage to go with that space plate.
Yeah, we've got several Psycho Rangers, and hey, we already knew Justin Nemo was coming. We knew his partner in crime wouldn't be far behind.
Brother Nemo,
I knew you'd come.
So does that make Christopher the broken Andros?
Well,
if
the beard fits.
No.
You know we're gonna have to bring it up to those two when we meet them this year, right?
I hope he's a wrestling fan. I really do now.
Hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Maddie, I'm leaving that to you. I'm leaving that to you.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Now, all of those guests were announced literally in a week's time. They announced 10 guests in a week. Fucking A.
With a bonus guest.
With a bonus guest that we're about to get here in a minute. This one was the one that opened our eyes wide. Because this came right the fuck out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Ninja Storm, Ranger Form, Power of Earth, Glenn McMillan!
We found Waldo.
We have.
Also,
Holy.
Maddie, I don't know if you'll Dave me or not for this, but I'm going to take a page out of Mike Adamley's book here and call this a Ranger Stop original. Because this is a first. This is big. This is hot, folks. This is wow.
To quote Mills Lane, to quote Celebrity Deathmatch's Mills Lane, I'll allow it.
Yep. This is not an Adamley original. This is a Ranger Stop original.
Ace is calling dibs. Ace is calling dibs.
Not going to fight you on that one, but as long as I get an autograph from Glenn, I do have a Ninja Storm Ranger, Yellow Ranger floating around here somewhere.
By the way, for those wondering in the background what that noise is, that is indeed our Champ Riley grinding her teeth.
Yeah, she was none too happy because she wasn't planning on going to Ranger Stop this year, but after this, she's reconsidering that idea.
We'll keep the beer chilled for you, champ.
Indeed, we'll keep.
And if you don't make it, we'll pour one out for you. Oh God, what have we done? It's gonna kill me.
Son of a bitch. Now, back. The rest of these guests, I think with the exception of one, are all new announcements, first timers to Ranger Stop, and we got some big ones.
Yeah, especially the last one. Holy shit.
Oh, we'll get to that one later. We'll get to that.
We got a few more.
That. But next up, we're going back to the more modern series, and another guest that we honestly, given circumstances, was one we probably didn't think was ever going to come, but here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the sharpshooter himself, James Davies!
Dino Charge Black, bitches. I, for one, am excited to meet him.
Yeah.
What can I say? Chase, underrated character in Dino Charge. I mean, someone bring a skateboard.
Yeah.
Oh,
get that man a skateboard.
Sure someone will.
Get this man a skateboard.
Yeah.
I
understood that reference.
Remind me to bring my spare Gabba revolver, because I'm totally getting a picture with him. Both of us holding up the Gabba revolvers, because we're both marksmen.
Indeed.
Very true.
Indeed.
Anyway, next up on the list is one that you guys have met in the past. Easy and Matty, I know you guys have met him in the past. In fact, we've got a plug of him. But
chill dude, very nice.
Very chill dude. But next up on the list, one of the many good actors from Operation Overdrive, the man of Mercury himself, Dwayne Cameron.
Very nice guy. I can't wait to meet him again. He's very nice. And he was on a short-lived show called The Tribe. I don't know if any of you seen that before, but he was the main character on that show. And they killed off his character in season 4. I actually talked to him at Morphicon about this. Like, what happened, man? You were my favorite character. I took you out.
Actually, I know for a fact I've heard about it because I talked to Ari Boylan about it, who was also on the show.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Good show.
Yes.
I mean, I wish you saw a DVD release over here because I can't find it anywhere.
Anyway, got 2 more to go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this next guest has been a Ranger Stop in the past, hasn't he?
Maybe once.
Yeah, I think once. It's only a one-time deal.
Refresh my memory.
Because next up, I think because we've had the whole Space Ranger team at the con at one point. So I'm pretty sure.
If you're talking about, he's been there before. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
To him.
So one last return guest, Very cool dude. We're going green, and we're going black once more. Roger Velasco.
There you go. You get a double dip, turbo and in space.
Indeed.
Nice guy. Follows me on Twitter. Cool dude.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Dude. But yeah, very, very nice to see him back in town again. So we're getting a good chunk of the Space Rangers in here at this rate.
Indeed.
I mean, hell, you know, we've got like more than half the Psycho Rangers, and we've got half more than half of the Space Rangers now with Justin, Roger, and Chris, and we've even got Astronema back in town. So we're gonna have a very, very space filled in. But now we get to our final guest, the last one that was recently announced, and
Oh my God!
if Glenn McMillan was not a big enough surprise, this one certainly got people's attention, cause oh hi doggy, John Tui!
Yeah, John Tui. Yeah, that guy from the Power. Also, that guy from that Rock movie.
John, would you hit that Twilight button again?
Yeah, that.
The Fizzing Shadow Ranger. Oh, excuse me. Just trying to fit my Shadow Ranger to the back in the locker room to sign. Damn it! Why didn't you wait till before I took this out of the box?
Yeah, Shadow Ranger and Daggeron, the Solaris Knight, is coming to Ranger Stop. Oh,
That, ladies and gentlemen, is two Ranger Stop originals. That's another first. Man,
Yeah,
Hobbs and Shaw. That's what it is.
Morphicon, you better step your game up, son.
Yeah, because I don't
See,
think they've ever
I'm
announced
not
either of
sure
those
if I
guys.
want to. I'm not sure if I want to call dibs on John Tui, but
I might have to fight you on that one, Matty.
we might
I'm just gonna sit
have
back
to.
and let you two go at it on that one. I ain't touching it.
We might have to.
Oh, man. Just to meet the man, because how many years? We've been doing this podcast for like, what, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
How long
Yeah.
have I been begging for a Ranger Stop and or Morphicon to get John Tui as a guest?
Yeah.
Long
My
enough.
prayers have been answered.
They listened.
Ooh.
Oop, and oop. There we go. Close up mountain and reset it, but I'm back.
Hey.
And still. So yeah. 15 guest announcements and quite a few surprises on the way for that one. This year's Ranger Stop is going to be one of their biggest yet. It was so big they had to go somewhere else for it because, yeah, the Holiday Inn Suites couldn't contain this much insanity.
Right?
No.
Praise the
Yeah,
seven Toku
yeah.
deities, for they have smiled upon us.
Yep. It's funny you actually mentioned that, Hairball, because I actually had a delightful Twitter conversation with one.
Oh.
Easy. Uh-oh.
Guys?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
Anyway, I had a recent conversation with Paul Schreier on Twitter. Apparently, he talks to Greg, aka Lieutenant Stone, on a regular basis.
Nice.
So there's hope, folks.
There is a chance.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
But yeah, if Ranger, Mikey, if you're listening, if you get Greg Bullock, game, set, match.
I'm not holding my breath on that one, but Morphicon, maybe.
Hey, he's already pulled 2 surprises out of his hat with getting Greg and John. At this point, nothing's off the table.
I'll agree to that, but I want the whole team there. I want Bulk, Skull, and Lieutenant Stone. I want the 3 Stooges at one con.
We need the trio.
golden trick. That's the golden trick.
That's going to be the catch-22. That's going to be the clincher.
Yeah. You get all 3. Again, game, set, match.
Yeah.
Game,
if
set, match, wallet dies.
Yeah, if Morvicon or Ranger Stop pulls that, the little miracle, all bets are off.
And Kira, I'm pretty sure the actor who played Professor Phenomenus has already passed away.
Yeah, he just died,
a
sadly.
while
So
ago.
that is a dream that will have to die.
Yeah. We would have loved to have met him. I mean, he seemed like a really nice guy, but, can't get everything you want.
Nope. Still, Great Bullock will certainly be more than enough to satisfy.
Yep.
But nonetheless, oh man. Also, yeah, Edic, we already talked about that. You're late to the party there, buddy.
A little late to the party there.
But yeah, so Ranger Stop already kicking ass. Going to be an epic con, considering we've got William Schufelt there. I wasn't even trying to go for it, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm already going there. Let's just...
To quote Corey Graves, if you're not already excited for this convention, you better check your pulse.
Exactly. That joke for me was more like the meme of Midoriya from Hero Waka. It's like, there comes a point where you've crossed the line, and we've long since passed that. But let's just plus ultra and see what happens anyway. And I think that's how Ranger Stop is. You've already passed the point of amazing, but let's just go all the way and let's just see where it goes.
You know what, Easy? For a second when he said Corey Graves, I thought you were going to say what he said on Monday.
No.
I get the
I was tempted, though.
I get the feeling that if he had done that, we would be having Ross going, "You made a grave mistake, Corey." I know a joke.
It was actually a damn good zinger. That's all I'm gonna say there.
Hell, he made Renee drop an F-bomb.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
That just shows we're no longer in the PG area of WWE anymore. But anyway, all right. I think we put it off long enough, boys. Much as we don't want to.
Speaking of small packages.
Yeah. Chicks dig small packages. Well, I don't know. We could talk about that lightning collection thingy.
Oh, God. Yeah, we could.
Just delaying the inevitable.
I don't know. I think I heard the whole Ranger fandom pull a Quan Chi when they saw that Green Ranger lightning collection figure. I think I just heard them when they saw that silver stripe. They all just went, "Wah!"
Yeah.
They actually put that in the figure.
Yes.
I suspect I suspect the customizers out there are going to be getting some nice commissions in their future. Call it a hunch.
I've already been sending people Zeltrax's way on Twitter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey Zeltrax, want to make a buck?
Yeah, I think he's about to make a bunch.
I think he's already sent a customer. I think I've already sent a customer his way today. So yeah. So. Yep. But yeah. Speaking of Lightning Collection figures, can I just say right now that I hope Hasbro Pulse has some of those Red Ranger / Gold Ranger packs left over, because Toku Chris from Toku Nation bought 5 of them. No, 6.
Yeah, my Jesus.
Holy shit, Snacks, man. Leave some for us.
Where do you get the money for that shit?
Don't pull his hair on Zephyr, man.
Jesus.
You were thinking. I'm surprised you didn't make that joke sooner.
Some of us are struggling over here, motherfucker.
No, it was 5. Actually, he said he told me he could have gotten 2 more if he wanted to. I'm just like, damn,
motherfucker.
Wow.
Right? Man. Ooh.
Come on, man. It's bad enough you're at Comic-Con yourself.
Man, it's just like the second that those figures go on, that pack goes on Hasbro Pulse, which again, I believe is August 28th. I just gotta have to be sitting at my keyboard, perched like a tiger, just like ready to strike.
Yeah, those things are gonna sell fast.
Oh,
you just gotta.
It's gonna be AEW in general,
right?
Yeah. Woo.
All right, let me get this loaded up here.
Also, Matty, but while Shade is doing that, did you see that behemoth playset that they released? That Ultrazord, the one Ranger Liz spoke about?
Yeah.
$59 for that behemoth. My God. For that amount of money, I better be able to climb in that Mega Ultrazord and pilot it.
That better be like a suit kind of a thing.
Right?
That damn well better be that. I will say this, though. That White Ranger helmet. The MS the suggested retail price is $79, right?
Yeah.
Tempting.
I think it's
Turn
priced
that thing
right.
blue. Turn that thing blue. I'm turning it to Philip J. Fry.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. And I'm going to overlook that it's another JDF thing. I mean, Lord knows we've had a ton of those announcements this
You know
week.
what? At least it's not the green guy, for God's sakes.
That's true. I think we've had enough silver stripe controversy today. I just hold out hope that we get more helmets down the line, and not just MMPR ones. Hasbro, you listening? Also, they mentioned Lightning Collection Megazords. 2 words. Stay tuned. So, fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
We get some Lightning Collection Megazords.
All right. Enough fanboying. Let's get to this. Hopefully everyone else has... let's get... as much as we don't want to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you have your episode loaded up from whatever legal resources available to you. Let's get this party started. Power Rangers Turbo, episode 39. The Curveball. In 3, 2, 1, play!
Crap.
We now join this minor league baseball game as called by Brockmeyer, already in progress.
Reminds me, there's an Astros game on tonight, and I'm missing it for this.
Postcast switch, Sayla. Because it's a TJ focused episode.
Yeah. As if you couldn't tell already.
The Wonder Bat.
Well, just ask himself, what would Sting do?
Good call. He always goes for the black bat.
It's aluminum. Now, don't hold it too tight. You don't want to Bill Buckner it.
Oh.
Ah. Sorry, got to go to Pete Rose's auction.
No, God. Oh, God. Easy. Don't bet on it.
Yep, expect baseball jokes throughout.
Oh, God.
If we're going to suffer, you're going to suffer with us.
Oh, dude, I just watched a baseball game that was free on YouTube. I am ready.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
I did not miss that voice.
No.
Shades, did Wendy Lee come back from MetroCon this year?
She has never been to MetroCon, and that...
I thought she came to one.
No, if she did, it was before my time.
Damn. That's a shame, because I've always wanted her... You know how people say if you could get a voice actor to do one voice or one line or something? I always wanted her to do Kiva's voice from Megas. What about Alpha 6? What about Alpha 6?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get the door for you.
Don't ding the paint job, jackass! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, God, my leg!
Right? Is that a railing Dave?
I don't know. Also, sentient cars. What is this? Maximum Overdrive? By the way, Justin, there's a spare morpher in my glove box. Bye! Ooh, nice MMA gloves.
No. Yeah.
Careful what you wish for. Everyone backs up.
Oh, and of course the Swish, they go way back.
Baseball game definitely needs some Vin Scully announcing.
And the pitch.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, it's back. It's back.
It's going, gone!
Third home run of the game. Cubs win! Cubs win!
The Isotopes win.
Wait, they're switching out for somebody just happened to be standing outside the field?
What?
Oh! Sick!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left, you will see a douchebag. So wait, that last one was a foul?
I didn't see a foul, Paul.
No, that was a home run. But yeah, why is he already back up to bat? He's not even a pitch hitter.
Not a play.
Guys, I can't put in
inside the
Okay, guys, I can't put in the time code because I'm on Netflix. It doesn't let me keep it up. Phrasing.
Sadly, on the inside, strike two.
Episode. Don't hurt yourselves.
We'll have the VOD
Yeah,
up
it's
later,
a turbo
don't worry.
episode.
We'll have the VOD up later
Yep,
if you really want to keep up.
TJ, stop stroking the bat. It's making me uncomfortable.
To say the least.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't need a close-up of this douche's face. He even looks like a douche.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't he late for ski school practice?
Lined up at the pitch.
Oh!
Yeah!
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Do shirts versus skins.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, watch where the fuck you're going. Oh, quit being an ass!
Wow. 2 pounds of ham in a 1 pound episode.
Yeah, also, I'm gonna have to ask you not to use the word spook around TJ, you're racist.
Yeah.
Ah.
Not that hard. Oh.
I think they got more chalk on them than they did in the freaking tin.
Paul Schreier just went full on Alan Hale.
Did.
Little buddy.
All right. Tap number
Also,
2.
I think they stole that one from Family Matters. half expected Skull to say, "Look what you did." Isn't it customary to change after a baseball game? I mean, they must stink. Please tell me you put some speed stick on.
This.
Aye! This team has other batters, right?
Yeah, but
Carlos?
apparently they suck worse than he does.
Wow. The only guy who can bat on the team is Black. That's a stereotype.
Okay,
Wait, how the hell did you
What
get
the
the
hell?
Gatorade thing?
How did she get that in there?
And that question, how in the hell did you get in that Gatorade tub? Not you, the whole ship.
Divatox has a physics-defying.
Well, it's true. Kurt, get your lawyer.
Also, that monster of the week, you one ugly motherfucker. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to Cobra Kai class. Cobra Kai never dies!
At least this time they're not having to leave the game for it. The game's already done.
That's true.
I am getting the strangest case of Dijon mustard.
I know, right?
There's action and nostalgia because we've seen it already. And we're instantly there. No need to teleport or anything.
Again, what's with the close-ups of ugly people? Or in this case,
Ah.
monsters?
Also, Robot L from Star Crash?
That or Colonel Sanders and a baseball did the fusion dance.
The fuck kind of pitch was that?
Wow, you did Bill Buckner it.
Oh my god, you did.
A sword is not a bat. I can't believe I got to quote Barrett here. That will not work. That does not work. Try something different.
TJ, you realize you literally asked for it. You didn't even try.
Oh. This is the weirdest remake of Major League I've ever seen.
Dude, did you just pull a Heath Slater in front of Brock Lesnar?
Well, he does got kids, I think.
And this monster don't give a shit about your kids.
And my phone's blowing up for some reason.
Wow. Okay. Getting a tad annoying.
I'm hiding it away. Don't worry.
That look right there just tells you, yeah, I'm better than you, and I know it. He's a proto White Goodman.
Hi, Anya, JF, how are you?
He's a prototype White Goodman from Dodgeball. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
On the left.
Yep. Nash trying to run him off the road. My God, he is Johnny Lawrence.
The douche levels on this guy are off the scales.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
that is-
shit.
Fall.
Cliff! Plummet. Wow,
And
this guy
somehow
went-
the bike blows up.
Apparently he stored nitroglycerin in it. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's making Kiria from Hibiki look like less of a douche. That's hard to do. I said a hand, not a finger.
There
Now
you
pull me
go.
up. Pull me up. It depends. Are you going to throw the game now? What? Kidding. Kidding.
If this was an adult show, this would happen. Yeah. Now go get your own damn bike.
That's what you get for getting a cocky bastard, asshole.
And look at TJ leaving him without a ride like a boss.
You're the best at everything. Hitch a ride. I saved his life, and now he wants to be blood brothers. Wait, is he telling him how to beat him?
You know what? He did technically save his ass.
He's pulling a Jack Moon. He's pulling a Wolzard. God damn it, not again. Yeah, I believe it's called the Jose Altuve method. He is L from Star Crash.
I know, right?
God, that voice.
The voice
is
like literally popped up in my head. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I'm an amalgam of every monster space robot you ever seen. Star Crash.
I got no space for any of this logic stuff. Plenty of room for this accent. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. I'll try not to make you look too bad when I whoop your ass next time. Sucker!
Also, it's too bad he can't say anything, kid. You just taught me how to save the world.
And he just pulled that bat out of his ass. Wow, he is pulling a sting. He colored his bat and everything.
He did.
Right? He comes prepared.
It's showtime, folks.
Actually, no. Red bat, Wolfpack. Dun 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 dun. Wolfpack is back, causing mass destruction. He just needs to ask himself, what would Sammy Sosa do?
Here's the windup.
What would A-Rod do?
And the pitch. Whoa, pull back on the bat, and it's gone!
Going, go!
Stros win! Stros win!
Woo! Spring.
Wait. That's how you do it?
That's when you call for the torpedoes? That's because he got one attack thrown back?
He got homered. What? Okay. I am obviously overthinking this show.
I can't believe I keep going back to this, Matty, but yeah. He got Bill Bucknered. Yeah. every day.
There we go again. And
Growing
suddenly
up
it's
in the
night.
cockpit.
Also, it's suddenly night
Yeah.
now.
Ha! Choke on these balls.
Phrasing.
And take it out in less than a minute.
Wow.
Wow.
My database says, use a bitch. Oh, God, Elgar in a ball cap. Make it stop. Why don't you launch Elgar out of an airlock and do us all a favor?
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God, that face. That face.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's a mean
that
face right there. Name that face.
That face, we've seen it. It's on every Mets fan in August.
Oh, son nap.
To be fair, it was and Nationals and Jays fans, sadly.
Also, again, it still bugs me about that Megazord finisher. How do they spin that fast in the Megazord cockpit without throwing up?
Especially, and you can't even argue, oh, there's probably gyros in there that keep them stable. No, you see them spinning too. They're probably, they'd be puking after every run.
Exactly. Also, I'm pretty sure with pressure like that, blood would be gushing out of their feet. It's like, you ever been on a roller coaster that went way too fast and all the blood goes to your legs? Yeah, it's not fun.
And suddenly the douche is no longer a douche.
A little life endangerment makes the best of us.
Also, I'm so glad we're not watching the next one.
Yeah, that thumbnail is not. Oh, what the fuck, Pumpkin Skull?
Oh, no. Yeah, this episode needed a lot more Lieutenant Stone.
Oh, they're fired. Look at that big pile of chalk just sitting there. How the hell did they do that?
God, Urkel wouldn't have screwed it up this badly.
That's Urkel you're talking about. That's saying something.
Yeah.
Well, that just happened.
Okay.
So.
And then people wonder why Turbo was the series that almost killed the franchise that early on.
Oh, this just in, folks. We got some breaking news.
Uh-oh.
This is actually a sigh of relief for me. Crisis somewhat averted. Apparently, the Beast Morphers Grid Battle Force backpack, the one they teased a few months ago, coming this fall exclusively to GameStop.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so getting that for conventions.
Is it me
Actually, I'm
or
going to get two. One for work and one for cons.
Is it me or does GameStop become less about selling games and more about selling all the other shit?
As long as they continue to stock the legacy items, who gives a shit, right?
All I
You get a
know
gold
is if I
power
could
staff there for
pre-order that
$20. No shit.
All I know is if I could pre-order that shit, that might become my new laptop bag.
Though, once again, I had to comment. Why is it Power Rangers used to sell their toys at stores that are on their death knell? Because GameStop's probably not going to be around much longer. The rate they're going, they're trying to find a buyer for their store, and nobody's taken.
Oh well, not my problem. Go in there to get some Power Ranger stuff.
Well, it will be a problem once they get Toys R Us.
Toys R Us is actually coming back.
Yeah,
Point
they're
still
coming
stands.
back, right?
Point still stands. You know what I mean. Fuckers.
Actually, what does Matty care? He still got Toys R Us.
True. Though I haven't visited one in ages, to be fair.
And yet you guys are already getting the Beast Morphers transformable Zorts and whatnot. Fans are jelly. In fact, one of our fans actually tweeted to me about that. Anyway, do we even need to talk about this episode? I didn't think so.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. No, I'm just going to go ahead and move right along. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our comments of the week. If you've got yours in for next time, make sure you send them in the link in the description below or use exclamation point recap to find the link there in the Twitch chat. Rules are on the screen there. Let me pull up there. We only got 2 this week. And so to make it a little bit easier, Matty, I'm going to let you start us off here.
Awesome.
Actually,
we begin.
Hold on. My thing's not loading properly. Yeah, you go ahead and start us off this week.
All right. So can I go now?
You can go now.
Can I read? Okay. Solar Star starts us off. Solar Star here, and I have to ask the question. What influences you to buy the action figure of a Ranger, Senshi, or Rider? Is it that you see that how they're portrayed on screen? Do you just think the costume is cool regardless? Or how the character is portrayed? Or are you a completionist and want the whole set? He says, I'm a combination of first, third, or third even as a kid. What are yours?
A little bit of
I'll
column
answer
A,
for me
a little bit
first.
of column B, a little bit of column C, a little bit of everything, actually.
Yeah, it's weird. As a kid, I wanted to have everything as I could. And now as an adult, it's one of those things where I'm like, do I really have the room or do I really, really want it? Like everything that I own, there's a completionist factor to it. I got all 6 Automorphin figures from MMPR. I finally got the completed at Ranger Stop a couple of years ago, and that was fun. I got both Sega Genesis MMPR games. So those were more of a nostalgia purchase for me as far as those games. For me, it's the best word for it is it's a curated collection. It's not the complete collection. For me, the way I see it is it's a nostalgia collection. You know, it's my childhood. Best way to put it is my video game collection, especially with the NES, SNES, and N64. If I've never played that game, but I got interested in playing that game, I might get it. But for the most part, if I rented it or played it a lot as a kid, I want to get it. Like there are a couple of games that still elude me, so to speak. Bloody Roar 4, for example, is one game for the PS4 that still eludes me to this day, as an example. And I still haven't found a decent price for Mario Tennis for N64. And I know I will not hold my breath because it would be a while, because it is a Mario game nonetheless, and they go for a primo price still to this day. But for me, it's nostalgia / my childhood / what I want to collect. I have a few figure arts, but I don't have an interest in getting every figure art. You know, Easy wants to get all the Lightning collection. He still bugs me about getting the what was it? The Bandai ones. Like there was a Blue Ranger one.
The Legacy figures.
The Legacy figures. Don't get me wrong. They look awesome, and there's a part of me that wants them, but not enough to shell out the money. Like it's awesome. It looks great, and to look at it, it's awesome. But for me, it's like it's shelf space.
Yeah, for me personally, as a kid, I was probably a mix of 2 and 3. I liked the designs, and I was a completionist because I wanted to have the whole set. I remember as a kid trying to get all the Zord toys because I really love those things and I loved playing with them. These days, however, I'm more of number 1, you know, enjoying how they're portrayed on screen. Like, for me, and it's not even so much the figures, it's the role-play toys. And, excuse me, throat's a little dry there. But, like, nowadays, I only collect you look at the toys I have now. Most of what I have right now are Gaia Memories, Block Seeds, and Gashats. Because those were the series that I loved the most. I have a couple full bottles, but they were gifted me. I didn't buy any on my own. And I don't really have toys from any other series in my collection. because I didn't have that connection to the series. For me these days, if because of how limited my budget is, I'm only going to go after the stuff that I really, really feel a connection with. So that to me is what usually determines what I'm going to spend my money on. I haven't gotten any other full bottles other than the ones that were gifted to me. I'm not getting any ride watches, cool as they are as a toy. I don't feel the connection to the show. So it's not worth it to me. I mean, yeah, they're cool to play with, but that's it. I don't feel that nostalgia. When I play with a Gaia memory, I remember how much I love Double. Same with Lockseeds and Gaim and Gashads and X8. I remember the good episodes of those shows we watched. But any other show, I didn't feel that. So that didn't have that connection with me. And, I probably wouldn't mind getting some O's medals because I did have that with that. I just never got a chance to get that. But any other show, I don't really feel that way. And that's just kind of how it is. So I'm kind of more of a how they're portrayed type of deal. Still, very good question, Solastar. I appreciated that one.
Anyway, easy.
Well, a lot of collecting for me these days is a lot of it is how can I work this into a future episode of Toku Time? I think that's my biggest driving force. It's like, I want to get this because I want to review the show. And a lot of times that's backfired for me. But collecting figures, I don't want all the Lightning Collection figures because that's insane. I just want the ones that look, I think look the best and I feel that haven't gotten enough love. Like again, SPD, Shadow Ranger. And this Lord Zed figure, which is probably one of the best looking figures ever.
I have seen one at the EB Games. It is a beautiful sight to look at, actually.
Yeah, I think that's what draws me to the Lightning Collection. Then I want to support it because, again, it all goes back to the simplicity of it. You support it, they'll make more of it. The reason the Legacy Collection or the Legacy stuff died out, well, besides the Hasbro thing, is that people just weren't buying it. And it goes back to, it's like, oh, this is so beautiful, I want it. And then they see the price tag for it, and it's like, I'm not paying that much for that. It's like, if you're really passionate about this, you got to shell out the money because they're not going to drop the price for you. No. But I think it's a little of all the columns to answer your question.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with the Lightning Collection, to be honest. If they have any Lost Galaxy figures, I might jump at it, but it's.
I think me and Matty both are gonna fight our way through toy stores to get the Magna Defender.
it might be the case. It might be the case. Sayla, if there's like a Game Crazy, check Game Crazy. They have used games. I had a few haunts that I like to check that were near my my now former place of work. I still check them every once. I'm probably gonna check them every once in a while if I'm on the way to a job interview or whatever. But again, it's a case of if it happens, awesome. If it's not, hey, the future is nigh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Also, I don't collect that many figure arts anymore because, like Matty, I'm running out of shelf space. There are a few figure arts out there I do want. Like, I want to replace my broken Deno one because it fell off the shelf and broke. The antennae broke off and stuff like that. And a few others have broken that are either beyond repair that I'd like to replace. But again, it all comes down to shelf space. But yeah, as for role play items, I don't want to get every single belt. I mean, as much as I like some of the more recent belts, like I'm glad for the build drivers that Uncle Racti got me, the Evolve one and the build one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I get one, I'll gladly take it, but I don't want to get them all. I don't want to Zeron Zephyr it. But yeah, it's just like if it looks cool enough, if it looks cool enough, and if I'm feeling it, like John said, I'll probably get it. Or if it just comes down to a rider I want, it's like I don't like he said, I don't feel the ride watches, but I definitely want the Deno ride watch because it's what I do. It's my favorite.
Case in point for me, especially with the Morphers, was especially at the first few years. You guys know I was Morpher crazy. the first couple years when I got the Ranger stop and everything else.
Preaching to the choir, buddy.
Nowadays, it's if I can get it for a decent price and I'm feeling frisky that day, I might get it. But last year I didn't have that much money, and you guys saw my one purchase, my one legit frivolous purchase was Voltron, quite literally.
Oh yeah.
So it's a case of if I'm feeling it, I might buy it. But it's a case of if
Also, pickings were very slim back then too. You got to remember that.
Very true. Very true.
Like I'm amazed.
There were a couple of moves that had me going, damn it! I wish I had more money.
So yeah,
there were still those moves.
I think that's what it boils down to. It's like Plus, I gotta have all the wrist morphers. Like my Ryu Soul Changer just came in today, and so it's like, oh, that's another wristband to add to the pile. Again, going back to I want to work this into a Toku Time episode. That's what the role play items are for. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
That's it for Solar Star. Next up is our buddy Zeltrax Millennium.
Yep, Zeltrax following up with our only other email tonight here. Came in at the last minute. So, there's been a shit ton of Ranger guest announcements for Ranger Stops, several of which Mikey's been able to nab before Morphicon, the San Diego Comic-Con Power Rangers news, among other things, and the new Lightning Collection images. By the way, you guys talked about the Magna Defender. That has been announced. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. That's the first thing I tweeted. It's like, I will mow down anyone who gets in the way of me getting this.
Yeah,
well, you're gonna have to mow down Zeltrax.
Yeah, Zeltrax is the next line. The line for Magna Defender starts behind me, people.
Oh, challenge accepted.
You know what? He's with us anyways. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
true. He'll clear the path.
That is a good thing.
We'll definitely go toy hunting in Florida. We always do.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, really looking forward to the future of the franchise. Sorry this comment is short. I'm literally writing this on the wire here. Dude, we don't mind. Especially on a busy night. We don't have to be a novel.
We don't care.
At least you didn't, summarize everything like some people tend to do. Not naming names. You kept it short and sweet to the point.
Yeah, pretty much. This is what we like. But still, and of course, see you later. But that is again, very short night tonight. Only 2 comments, but that is our comments of the week. You can send them in the link for the submission form is located down in the description below, or hit ! recap in the chat. You better pull that up there yourself if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, well, just go to our Twitch page. It's up all the time. Remember the rules: opinions only, no news or full summaries. Toku questions only, 1 comment per person. No versus questions or expectations / wanna-sees. 1 comment per person. Keep your comments as brief as possible, roughly around 350 words or less. And remember that all comments are due by the start of the live show, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 weeks from Thursday. You don't want to miss out on that. Starts off long, ends up short. Go figure on that one. But nonetheless, that is going to do it for us here tonight here at the Ranger Recap. We want to thank you guys for tuning in as always. If you indeed enjoyed tonight's show, make sure you give us a follow to keep up with all our streams and more. And if you can, subscribe. You got access to our exclusive Twitch emotes, our VIP Discord channels, and our loyalty badges. I've seen you guys rocking those tonight. Always proud to see those. Speaking of our Discord, make sure you follow us on there as well, ! Discord. And, sorry, blank there for a minute. If you want to see what's happening the rest of this week here on RVTV, hit ! Schedule in the chat. One exception to that, though. Next Monday is the start. As you saw, if you guys were here at the beginning, you guys saw MetroCon Live. I'll be debuting the MetroCon video starting this Monday with the Metro Fire Show. Prepare to have your the breath of the wild sweep over you as we're going to be taking a look at a Legend of Zelda themed fire show. I can assure you folks, you're going to love what these guys pulled off this year. It was amazing. And it'll be brand new, full, true 1080p footage. Some of the clearest video you've ever seen. It's going to be incredible, so do not miss out on that. And of course, lastly, don't forget to check out our merch store, ! Merch in the net, which by the way, boys, Zeltrax actually did us a solid and bought one of our new tote bags that we have for a limited time only.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, bring Bring that to Ranger Stop, buddy. We'll sign it.
He fully plans to. So yeah, get that in there. So still 9 of them left. If you guys want to buy some of those, check that out. But as Easy always likes to say,
buy the bag. I mean, shirt.
Buy the bag and shirt.
And we got coffee mugs as well for those of you who like to drink your coffee or tea. Doesn't have to be coffee. Just whatever hot liquid you like to sup on.
Or cocoa.
Or cocoa.
Oh, yeah. Hot chocolate, all that stuff. Yeah.
Indeed. On a cold day,
Buy the mugs.
Even down here we have our cold days. So when on those days, I'm in love with a cocoa. Yes, I said that. No, I don't regret it. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for us here tonight. Easy, do you have any baseball jokes for us tonight? I'm sure you got a couple.
Indeed, I do.
Well, then take us home.
Baby.
Anyway, that's going to do it for the Ranger recap. Sorry we took so long. We will be back to our regular 2-week schedule, I believe.
Yep.
Until August, anyway. I believe August is when the new episodes are coming back, if not later.
We'll confirm the date soon enough, I'm sure.
It's
Indeed.
not soon enough.
Sure.
Yep. Anyway, that's going to do it for the Ranger recap this week. I'm Easy Rider reminding you that you might be a redneck if you think the last 2 words of the Star Spangled Banner are play ball. Did you guys hear the one about Donald Trump's family going to a baseball game? Secret Service leaned over and told President Trump, he whispered something. He rose out of his seat, out of the front row seat, threw his wife out onto the field, and Secret Service says, "No, you're supposed to throw the first pitch."
Hey, there's our political humor for the night.
There's a classic.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about this? Did you hear about this new baseball joke I got? Brand new. Have you heard it?
No, I don't think I have.
Ooh, all right.
Good, because it'll leave you in stitches.
Oh!
Nice.
Who's the most famous Los Angeles Dodger?
Who?
Oh.
O.J. Simpson.
No.
What goes all the way around a baseball field but never
But never what?
is not the umpire? The fence.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are Cubs fans bad lovers?
I don't know why.
Not only do they come up short, but they always finish early. Reminding you that the fan sub will never die. We are your Ranger Recappers. We will see you in 2 weeks. And as always, if you're having a problem in your life, hashtag just add more facts. And as always, may the power protect you. We'll see you.
Special thanks to my patrons like Voice and a Frozen Traveler. Subscribe today to make these streams even better. Also thanks to Easy's patrons, including Chris Lee, Chris Rolls, Michael Antignano, Stephen Harris, Galen Hanna, Alonzo Tompkins, Anthony Guidman, Matthew Goling Long, Dino, and super shout out to Eric Vaughn and Shane Thompson for their support.